My name is Moritz, and I'm going to be talking about the psychology and pharmacology of ketamine. Ketamine was developed in 1963 to replace phencyclidine, also known as PCP. It is a Schedule III non-narcotic under the Controlled Substances Act and was initially used as a veterinary anesthetic in 1964. It is now widely employed as a dissociative anesthetic in various medical settings. Ketamine is a non-competitive NMDA receptor antagonist binding to a unique site on the receptor different from the binding site for the neurotransmitter L-glutamate. L-glutamate being the primary excitatory neurotransmitter in the brain, which plays a crucial role in neuronal communication. The NMDA receptor contains a cation channel, which is where ketamine specifically binds, thereby inhibiting the receptor's function without competing directly with L-glutamate for its binding site. It inhibits sodium channels in neuronal tissue, which at high doses has anesthetic effects. Ketamine acts as a kappa opioid receptor agonist, which is a G protein coupled receptor, and also as an agonist to the delta opioid receptor, which is an inhibitory G protein coupled receptor. Ketamine has addictive properties, but has been shown to relieve effects of treatment-resistant depression. Due to this, it is available in ketamine clinics all over the U.S. Here is a picture of the Phoenix metro area specifically, where individuals are administered ketamine under medical supervision. These clinics likely exist due to the high abuse potential and adverse effects that come with ketamine. According to the American Journal of Psychiatry and the Journal of Pharmacology, ketamine's effects are short-lived, but with additional therapy, ketamine has been shown to reduce PTSD, anxiety, alcoholism, and depression. Adverse effects include delirium, nightmares, hallucinations, hypertension, tachycardia, and in regards to intracranial pressure, or increased intracranial pressure, recent studies have nuanced this view, but it is worth noting some claim due to the increase in cerebral blood flow because of the vasodilation and the cerebral vasculature and the increased metabolic demand in the brain, that could be a reason behind this. Also, hallucinogen persisting perception disorder has been reported several weeks after use of ketamine. It can be administered a plethora of ways, all of which having unique bioavailabilities and absorption times. Ketamine is highly lipid soluble and exhibits relatively low protein binding ranging from 20 to 50%. Due to its high lipid solubility, it rapidly crosses the blood-brain barrier, facilitating to a quick onset of anesthesia. Ketamine is distributed initially to highly perfused tissues like the brain and does not bind specifically to plasma proteins, contributing to its rapid action and relatively short duration of effects. Ketamine is metabolized in the liver through a major pathway involving the P450 enzyme system, with approximately 80% being N-demethylated by microsomal enzymes to its main active metabolite, norketamine. Norketamine, which retains some of ketamine's psychoactive properties and anesthetic effects, crosses the blood-brain barrier and possesses about 1/5 to 1/3 the potency of ketamine. This contributes to the analgesic and psychomimetic effects observed particularly in long infusions or with chronic use. Ketamine is primarily extracted through the urine. About 2% of the drug is excreted unchanged as norketamine. About 2% is excreted unchanged, 2% is norketamine, 16% as dihydronorketamine, and the remaining 80% as conjugates of hydroxylated ketamine metabolites with glucuronic acid. The half-life of ketamine, which is the time it takes for the amount of a drug's active substance in your body to reduce by half is approximately 2 to 3 hours, indicating rapid elimination from the body. And here are my sources. Thank you for listening.